is Jen and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing another K-beauty update report of new products. I'm going to open them, I'm going to do first impressions with them, put it all in this one video. So if you guys are excited for finding out what's new on the K-beauty market, give this video a thumbs up before we begin and let us start. Alright, so the first product is this massive cushion, guys. I can't even believe it that someone would make something like this, but this is it. It's the size of my face. Okay, my face is a bit bigger, but that's a cushion. So this is called the Secret Muse Himitsu no Hana Kobo Pact, and it's N21 light beige. It's got SPF 50 plus PA triple plus, all the standard stuff, whitening, sunscreen, anti-wrinkle, things like that. So let us open this. This also has a plastic cover like the La Mer one. I'm gonna leave that on. Look how big it is, guys. Would you buy a cushion this big? Honestly, it's probably they made it kind of like a fun thing, but also because look at that cushion. Look at the size of it. Maybe they're thinking, you know, some people might like having something that's done very quickly. The cushion is teardrop shaped, like so. Look how big that area is, and the mirror is massive. Oh, it's not a cushion. This is like one of those creams with a mixture of like white swirly bits, which typically functions to add like a whitening effect, or maybe it's just the sunscreen elements of it. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a quick dab. Oh my gosh, look how much product that is. And it's so dark. Why is it so dark? It does have a fragrance to it. I don't know how to describe it. Let's give this a go. Stamping it on the back of my hand. The first impression is that it is not a dewy cushion. It does look a little thick and cakey on first application as first impression on the back of my hand. Oh, it's actually getting lighter as I apply it. That's really strange. It has a sort of powdery finish to it, so it reminds me of a foundation that turns to powder or something. That's an interesting cushion that I definitely wanted to show you guys. How funny. Would you guys buy a cushion this big, and what do you think of the idea of cushions getting huge like this so that it's a lot faster to put your foundation on? Let me know and share with us in the comment section below. That is new. Okay, this is something that CosRx sent me a while ago. I'm not sure exactly when because I kind of opened all my PR and placed it on my cabinets. But as I was rummaging through, I did find it and I was like, okay, this is new. I need to put it in this video. So I'm not sure exactly how new it is, but it is definitely new. I've never seen it before. It is the Hydrogel Very Simple Pack. Have you guys seen this yet? So it looks like they're cleansing pads, they're moisture up pads. So it says it's an innovative daily hydrogel mask which helps provide moisture on dry area. Should be dry areas. 주요 성분, so the focus ingredients is ceramide NP, Centella asiatica extract, Salix alba willow bark extract. Alright, so let's open this baby up. So the container looks like this. It's really pretty. You guys know I have a weakness for holographic stuff, so I love the fact that they've incorporated that in. But function-wise, you're meant to use a tweezer to put the mask on a desired area and leave it on for 10 to 30 minutes, and then remove the mask and gently pat the essence into the skin, keep out of eyes. Let's see first impressions, what this is like. Yeah, let me know if you guys have already used this actually and what you think of it. Where's the tweezers? The tweezers are in the box. So here's what it looks. Ah! Oh my gosh, there's so much product in there. Okay, I'm just gonna take one of these out. It's funny, so it's kind of like those eye masks, but the shape is just in a round circle. So those eye masks are usually like a yin-yang sign kind of thing. It does have a fragrance to it, but it's just like a gel sort of patch that you apply in the face. This would make masking quite convenient, honestly. Now that I think about it, I'm surprised that no one has actually thought about this already. But yeah, it does feel like something that would be very cooling, and it's the same kind of texture as the gel masks for your cheeks and the lip masks. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? And it does have a fragrance to it. Like, it's not really strong, but it's there. And the formula is very gloopy. It's thick and very kind of like sticky and like very jelly-like. That would be the word. All right, so that is new. Hey, I'm doing a good job, guys. I'm making these a lot more shorter than usual. So next, I'm going to show you guys a new brand. It's relatively new. So this brand is called Hige. I'm sure you guys actually remember it now. I was like, the name is very hard to pronounce. And someone actually told me that this is actually, I think it was German. It's a German word or something. They have a range of everything. So they've got creams, essences, serums, toners, the whole lot. So this essence is called the all-in-one essence. It's meant to be for combination skin. It helps to improve your skin barrier health. I'm doing on-the-spot translating again, but it says, so after cleansing, it's supposed to help balance your pH balance of the skin. So you use it every morning and evening after cleansing. It's got quite a long list of ingredients, but the first one is not water or anything. It's actually japonica juice. It's also got niacinamide. Water is like the 8th or 7th ingredient. Got xylitol, and it's got some fermented ingredients as well. It contains acetyl alcohol, which is not the bad alcohol. It should have fragrance in here somewhere because I can definitely smell fragrance in these products, which is why I'm not like a huge fan of them, but I don't know where it is. But yeah, anyways, this brand is actually supposed to be paraben-free, colorant-free, and fragrance-free. Really? But I could smell fragrance. Maybe it's because I haven't tried this essence. I tried their toners before, but maybe it was more of like a natural fragrance. Yeah, perhaps it comes from extracts because it actually says fragrance-free. Okay, so quickly run down, it says it contains birch sap and a 5 lactobacillus. It's got an oil to moisture ratio of 8 to 92. That's like really interesting information to put on the packaging. I love it when products do that, but it has the open date little label where you can write down when you open it, so you remember that like 1 or 2 years later you have to get rid of it. You have to finish using it or it's expired. So that's really good. It's meant to promote your skin renewal, create balance between oil and moisture, and it does feel very refreshing and very moisturizing. So that's a cool brand that I wanted to show you guys as well. Fragrance-free, paraben-free, and colorant-free. Actually, this next product is not completely brand new. It's new from maybe 2 months ago. So I was using it when I went to KCON New York and I loved it. So it is actually the Huxley cushion. It's in a beautiful pink packaging, and I have to say they have done a good job with this. Packaging is just very minimalistic, pale pink. It's got all the ingredients and everything. I'm gonna have to update you guys on some of my current favorite cushions, just like top 5 or top 10, because there are so many new ones these days that are so good. Look how cute the packaging is. It opens like this, and it's a matte pink packaging with the refill inside there. You have to click it in yourself. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. I'm not gonna open this one because I already have one that's opened. I wanted to give this one away to a friend or something, but it says that it's sheer to moderate coverage that glides on for a healthy glow. It creates a non-greasy, natural, and luminous finish. I do have to agree with all of it except for the luminosity. I'm not sure how luminous I would describe it to be, but I think that it's a really great cushion that's really perfectly in between drying and oily and greasy and very dewy. It does have a really nice balance, and kudos to them for creating a different packaging from all the other standard cushions that we see out there. It only contains SPF of 24 PA++ though, so do keep that in mind, and I'm pretty sure knowing it's Huxley, it wouldn't be completely cheap. If you're looking at something that's kind of very natural and in between kind of like semi-velvet satin kind of texture, this is actually on par as a competitor to one of those best ones that I loved. So, quick update. So this next brand is also a new skincare brand I wanted to show you guys. It's not that new, but it's relatively new. So you guys might have actually seen it here and there, but I did want to bring it up because I realized I haven't talked about it in any of my videos. It is Klavu, K-L-A-V-U-U. They have a range of everything, a whitening line, they've got peeling gels, they've got eye creams, they have the blue line, the blue pearlsation, sorry. This is the toner for all skin types. There's the marine collagen aqua cream. So here's the white pearlsation eye cream. The packaging is really good. They do remind me of like Amore Pacific kind of brand packaging. It's really well done, and it's also very high quality. This one is a special care pearl glow mask. So it looks like that. It says wash off type pearl cream mask, which is delicate glow texture with Korean pearl extract, delivers nutrients deep, makes skin look bright, feels smooth and moisturized. So you guys already know that Laneige's lip sleeping mask is like one of their best sellers, and it's also one of my HGs. I've loved it for like a year since I found it when I went to Taiwan with Laneige, and this is actually another one of them. It's actually really similar packaging. It's called Nourishing Care Lip Sleeping Pack, and it's by Klavu. This one is a little different, so it's similar size, similar kind of packaging, just different color, and it's got a nice accent there. So I've been using this, but I do have to say that I resort back to my Laneige one I don't know, this one, I feel like it doesn't really do that much of a good job as compared to the Laneige one. This one has 3 types of high nutritional vegetable oil to help keep your lips feel moist and smooth. So, I don't know, I think it's it reminds me of like a copy of Laneige's one, but it's not nearly as good, but it probably is a little cheaper. I haven't talked about Hera for ages on my channel, so I wanted to update you guys on some of their nail polishes that they sent me recently. It's so pretty. They remind me of Chanel. I have a lot of high-end nail polishes because you guys know I love nail polish. But I realized that once I figured out about color and how it's important, undertones and everything, I actually don't use many of my Western nail polishes, even if they're from really expensive brands like YSL, Dior and Chanel. The colors just don't suit very well. It's hard to find, and if I do find one, it's just one rare one out of like 10. It just looks a bit harsh on my skin tone, or it's not really my style kind of thing, as someone living in Asia now. But I do have to say that Koreans make really good nail polishes, and usually there's like Aritam that you use, the lower end ones, and these are the higher end Korean versions. Their colors are super pretty, and I was wearing these the other time when I did the Heart to Heart with William, and there was like a blue color as well that I really loved. I used that on my nails in my last videos. I just couldn't find it to show you guys. The formulas are really great, the packaging is really nice, and the colors are just really flattering and pretty. They have a lot more white in them than a dark tone, so just a quick update. And while we're at it, let me show you guys some lipsticks from Hera. These are some of their newer lipsticks. You guys know that they actually formulate new lipsticks all the time. They kind of upgrade their packaging and their formulas. And these lipsticks are actually made in Italy. They're not made in Korea. So let me show you guys what these are like. Here's the packaging. Hera's Rouge Holic Matte and Creams. They are 37,000 won. They're so pretty. So let me show you guys their colors. They show you the colors at the top here. Being like 37,000 won is actually really good because the quality of Hera's lipsticks are equally as good as like Chanel's lipsticks, which are like twice the price or so. And the packaging is as gorgeous, and the colors are just more flattering for Asian undertone people, Asian skin. So it's a really pretty packaging that doesn't have too much fingerprint staining. They're not magnetic, but they do have a click. The colors are gorgeous. So they have a line of mattes and creams, and the color payoff is awesome, and it does last quite a while. This one is in 297 Flame, and this one is in 345 Carmen. So I'll show you guys some swatches. I haven't shown you guys Hera products for a long time, right? I remember I really loved Hera when I first started YouTube, and it was like the one brand that I really talked about all the time. And obviously when I started YouTube, there weren't as many K-beauty channels at that time, so I think I was like the only one that was talking about Hera. I loved their sunscreens, and I used their entire skincare line. Yeah, actually Hera is the first Korean skincare that I used properly, because I received the whole skincare line as a wedding gift. So that's like 10 years ago. And I remember I did like videos just about my skincare routine being SK2 and Hera, right? Does anyone remember that? Anyways, these are the colors right there. I had more lippies, but I actually took them out and used them, and I can't find them now. These ones are the ones to show you guys. And just kind of as a review after using the matte one, personally, it's not actually incredibly matte and drying. So it reminds me more of like a satin or velvet. It's definitely not as long lasting as like a liquid lipstick, but for a regular lipstick that's just matte and very comfortable and doesn't dry out the lips, it does a really good job. So that is that. Hera's lipsticks. Okay, Moonshot. Moonshot sent me their entire range of products lately, and I thought it was too much to show you guys in this one video, so I just chose these 2 products to show you guys. They're Moonshot Multi-Protection UV Bouncer and Multi-Protection UV Fixer. Yeah, so these are just their new makeup bases. They have new packaging. It's galactic and it's beautiful, and all of their other products are really similar to this as well. So if you guys would actually like a dedicated video to show you guys Moonshot's new range of products, let me know in the comments below, because I'll do that separately and not put it all in this one video. So yeah, these are bases. They contain SPF 50+, PA+++. How cute. The packaging here says, just arrived. Packaging looks like this. So this one's the fixer and this one is the bouncer. So the fixer is meant to make sure it's kind of like a primer and fixes and holds your makeup in place. And the bouncer is meant to add a glow and dewiness to the skin. And it also claims to add a moisture layer without being very greasy. So let's give these a go. Okay. The bouncer one is like a moisturizing cream, and the fixer looks like it's got a little bit of coverage. It's a nude color. Just like reminds me of skincare. It's very moisturizing, it's very smooth. And the fixer definitely reminds me of a sort of semi-colored makeup base or primer. It's super blendable and it's super smooth. I feel like these will definitely kind of tone up the face. If you feel like your skin is kind of dry or a little thin, then I feel like both of these would add that kind of K-beauty thickness to the skin, if that makes sense, like thickness and glow and healthy kind of look. They're really nice, first impression. And I can definitely feel the stick of it, but it's also really smoothing. It really is very smoothing. All the pores is just smoothed out. It definitely feels like the makeup will stick on, you know? But it doesn't feel greasy or thick very much. I'm actually quite impressed as a first impression, and the fact that they actually do so many different things in one go. They hold the makeup, they've got SPF 50, and they also give you that glow. And that's a report of Moonshot's new bases. So you guys already know about sun sticks. I showed you guys in my previous new K-beauty products video. This one is a little bit of a different sun stick by Laneige. It's the anti-pollution two-tone sun stick. It's got SPF 50 plus, PA quadruple plus, and I actually have this on today. I really like this. So this one's a little bit different from just the typical sunscreen in that it has two tones. It says that the benefits are it gives you sunscreen obviously, but it also helps to protect your skin from micro dust. It's made for all different skin types, and the main features are ginger oil and dust block powder. So I'm guessing that ginger oil and dust block powder are those two sections of like green and white. But yeah, this sunscreen is actually really good. I've been loving it. I think I like this a little more than most other sunsticks that I have because it glides on so smoothly and it doesn't feel greasy. So actually most sunsticks don't feel greasy, but something about this, as you glide it on, it's just like, it feels like velvet or satin. Kind of coats the skin a little, so you do have to like talk and blend it in a little bit, but you can virtually not feel it's there. And because it glides on so smoothly, I feel like you can actually top this on top of your makeup and not ruin it too much because it doesn't slide your makeup around too much. So that is a report on Laneige's two-tone sunstick, anti-pollution, great for if you live in countries with a lot of micro dust. Now this one is not really a new brand, but it's new to me because I haven't really used that many products from them before. Actually, these are my first one. So what am I saying? This is actually from Reward Zone. I saw them there. I know my friend Yeonju, who's also another YouTuber, Yeonju Kong, she's done a collaboration with them. So if you walk around Korea, you'll probably see her face on their little stand, their stall in like Olive Young. It's a brand called Cologram and it's super cute. These are their eyeliners, their King Eye Cream liners. This one in number 2 Sparkle Black, number 5 Choco Brown, and number 3 Candy. So that's the cream liners. They also have like a range of other products too, but they're mainly makeup. Here are their pencils. Usually kind of cute brands, they look a bit tacky, but this Cologram somehow, I'm not sure exactly how, but somehow it doesn't feel or look tacky, whilst it still retains that kind of cute and fun look. So they do have those sharpeners at the end, and they are twist up. That is standard for K-beauty eyeliners, which I love. I love that high standard of eyeliners. And my first impression when I actually tried these was that they're so creamy. How do I show you guys? They're so creamy. The one in black is not matte black. It's got like a kind of sparkly blackness to it. I feel like they're definitely superior to Etude House's like Play 101 Play Sticks. I haven't tested this color before, but it's so pretty. I love it. One in number 3 Candy is a like really pretty color for under the eyes. So here are the colors. They're super creamy and they glide on. They're so pigmented. And when I was wiping it off last time, it didn't wipe off very easily. So it's actually very long wear and smudge proof and waterproof as well. Because I haven't tested them out extensively, I'm not sure like the extent of their waterproofness and smudge proofness, but I've been thoroughly impressed with these eyeliners. I'm gonna try and grab some more products from Cologram next time I go to Reward Zone. Okay, last few products, guys. This one is not completely new, but I received it a while ago and I just wasn't able to really feature it in my videos until now. So relatively new, and I still need to update you. It's Neogen's new mascara that looks like this. Like so. I'm sure you guys recognize something. It looks kind of similar to that, I forgot the name of it, but there's like that really expensive high-end Western brand that comes out like this. It looks like a weapon more than anything, but it's called the Extra Volume Curl Metal Maxi Cara for anyone who has not seen it before or heard of it. It's actually quite heavy, so honestly for me, it's not something that is portable and I would want to carry it around, but it looks good on the vanity, I guess. It's definitely got some weight to it and it feels expensive. The wand is really different in that it's like a metal wand and it doesn't have you know, those fibers. Okay, so my review of this is that it's a really great curl holding, non-waterproof mascara, which is actually quite hard to find, but this mascara does do a good job of doing that. It's very natural and it does separate the lashes nicely, but personally, I don't really love the wand that much. Having been someone who is more accustomed to the fibrous kind of mascara one, that kind of, you can wriggle a lot and get into the hairs that are like a little bit more back and front. But this one, because it's a totally flat tool, it doesn't really reach all the hairs that are kind of like unevenly, you know, everywhere. And so you kind of have to wriggle a lot more. And then you have the problem of if you wriggle too much, then it'll apply too much and it'll just coat the lash in like a huge chunk. And then you have to take it off with a little bit of something extra. So for me, I personally don't really like the wand, but the mascara itself, the formula is great. It holds the curl, it looks natural, it's not too clumpy, and it's a really pigmented deep black. So yes, update on the mascara that's not that new, but here it is, and here's my kind of review on it. Another new brand that I came across when I was at CJ's reward zone is Lapkos. In Korean, it's Lepkos. And they had 4 different eyeshadow palettes, so I grabbed 2 of the ones that kind of really stood out to me personally. It's like a black packaging like this, and they're called Color Fit Shadow Kits. Inside, the palettes look like this. They already have fingerprint stains on it, so I do apologize, but I have been using it a little bit. I've been thoroughly impressed with these shadows actually. There are amazing shadows if you're more into really smooth and finely milled metallics and mattes. So here is the Color Fit Shadow Kit in number 3, Evening Wine. Got 10 shadows and they're all very pigmented and beautiful. Range of mattes and very K-beauty kind of colors, if you know what I'm talking about. They're very pigmented, but they're very finely milled as well, so they don't have chalk or powderiness or fallout. They've done a great job with formulating these, and they also come with a double-sided sponge and brush, which is not the best quality, but it's okay. That one's a really pretty palette. It's great for night times and romantic occasions because it's got that like wine plummy kind of theme through it. And this one is more of like a daytime kind of palette. It's in number 4, Midnight Cocktail. The name is Midnight Cocktail, but I feel like it's more of like a daytime palette. Here are some rough hand swatches. The colors are really pretty. I actually think that I like these better than Hamish's palettes at the moment, but that's just personally for me because they don't have as much fallout as some of the shimmery shadows in the Hamish palettes. They're all very smooth and evenly pigmented. Actually, when you're formulating mattes versus metallics and shimmers, it's a really different formulation. So it's actually hard to have all of the colors having the same pigmentation and the same texture, but somehow they've done it with these shadow palettes. The brush is definitely not as good as Hamish's ones though, and the packaging is just a lot more standard, but I do really like these. So next time I go to Reward Zone, I'm going to try and pick up some more of their products to show you guys. Last but not least, I really want to show you guys this new product from Espoir. I'm actually not sure how new it is, but because they have renewed all of their products very kind of like within the last year or so, and I haven't tried many of their products until they sent me some of their things, and I really like this highlighter, so I really need to show you guys. It's the Espoir Lighting Powder in Fine Glow, and it's just a really classic black packaging like this. It's got some shaping to it though, so it's quite unique. You know, it's got indents on the sides and it's magnetic. So I'm not sure if you guys remember, but in my 2017 Best of Beauty for Makeup, and also 2016, I was saying Korean brands, please come out with better highlights this year. And I think I've definitely found it. This is beautiful, guys. I actually have it on my cheeks today, but it's a beautiful champagne color, and to me personally, this highlight is so much more natural and beautiful than the MAC Soft and Gentle, which has been my ultimate holy grail for so long. This is just a lot more even textured, and it gives you a beautiful glow without the shimmers in it that can kind of look a bit tacky sometimes. This one is like not overdone, but it's so smooth and it gives you a really beautiful glow that doesn't look like a highlight. So I've got it on my cheeks today. It's so smooth, it makes your skin look smooth. Sometimes if there are reflex in there, it makes your skin look a bit more dusty and like, I don't know, patchy. But this one is just so beautiful. So I just needed to show you guys this. It's a new product for me. It's not necessarily a new product in K-Beauty, but relatively new. And this is not a monthly favorite, but I wanted to finish on this note. So yes. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick update. Not quick, but kind of quick. Stay tuned for more of these in the future because this is actually a series where I just report and show you guys some of the new products. It's not really like demo swatches or anything, but just kind of first impressions with you. So hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me today and found this somewhat fun or useful. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up to show me your support and your encouragement for all of the time and editing I put into this. Also, notification squad, let me know if you're still alive and if YouTube is still sending out the notifications or not, because I actually heard that a lot of you guys have been unsubscribed from my channel without you actually clicking unsubscribe, and also not getting notifications even though your bell's on. I have to figure out what's happening. I need to do a little FBI thing here right now because that's so unfair. I don't know why YouTube is doing it, but let me know in the comments below if you guys come in via notifications. So have a great week, guys. Stay beautiful inside and out, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye! 다음에 또 봐요.